So I have been checking out Clubhouse over the last, I don't know, maybe month or so, and I have some thoughts on it. It's really interesting, but one of the questions that I keep getting is, what the heck is Clubhouse? This little app right here has been generating a lot of buzz lately. So this is called Clubhouse. Now, at the time of this recording, you have to have an invite to get into the Clubhouse, and it is iPhone only. So I'm gonna give you a little tour, show you how it works, and if you have Clubhouse and you're just getting started, make sure you follow me. We should be friends on there. Okay, so let's walk through Clubhouse together. So I'm logged in as me, of course, so what you're seeing is what my Clubhouse experience looks like based on the people that I am following. So we're going to start over here on the top right. If I click on my profile image, you can see this is my bio, my name, my handle, and then this is my bio, and I have two clickable links. Right now, we get two links. We get a Twitter handle and we get a clickable Instagram handle. You can't link to your website or anything, but you can put your website in the bio. It's just not clickable. To add your profile image, you just tap your photo, tap it again. You can either take a photo or pick from the library. And to edit your bio, just tap it and you have a little box here to update your bio. And then down at the very bottom of my bio and pretty much everyone's bio, you're going to see when they joined, who they were nominated by. But down here in the very bottom, you see a row of clubs that I'm a member of. Now we'll talk about these clubs in just a moment. But what you might want to do is find some people that you want to follow, that you think you'd be interested in the things they're interested in, and then go see what clubs they're in, because you may want to join one of these clubs. For example, if you are a YouTube creator, you may want to join the TubeBuddy Creators Club. Up here in the top right, we have this little gear icon. This is your settings, so you can decide how frequently you want to be notified. You can be notified of trending rooms. I recommend having that turned off. You can pause your notifications, which is an excellent idea. I think I'll do that for an hour while I record this. You can also select some interests. Plus, you can disconnect your Twitter and Instagram and log out from the settings page as well. Moving over to the left, we have that bell notification with a little red dot that tells me that I have some notifications here. And this is just where I can see if someone has pinged me into a room. That's where they have invited me into a room. I can see where people have scheduled different rooms inside of clubs and outside of clubs. They've scheduled events. They've followed me. Coming back out of here, we have a little calendar icon there at the top. And this is where you can see what has been scheduled. So this is based on people that you follow or clubs that you follow. And then moving over again, we have the invitations section. This is where you'll see how many invitations you have, and you'll be able to select people to invite. And then we have the search function. And this is where you can either find conversations that are already happening around certain topics. You may have some suggested people to follow, and you can just follow them there. Or you can search for something specific and find people or clubs to follow. Down here on the bottom right is where you can see some of the different clubs that are happening, some people that are in them, people who might be available to chat. And then that big green button down there, you can start a room. And we'll talk about these rooms in just a moment. So this main screen here, you will often hear this referred to as the hallway. So if you think of Clubhouse like a conference, this is the hallway. This is where you can choose what rooms to go into based on the club that it's in, based on the topic that you see in that room, or maybe you go through here and you see some people that you want to be in a room with, and you can select the room. We'll start a room in just a moment, but I want to point something out, because as of right now, starting your own club on Clubhouse is a little bit tricky, and it takes some time. You have to actually apply and then get approved. Come down here under FAQ and contact us. Come down to how can I start a club? And it will tell you what the status is of applying
for clubs, and there's a link there that you can use to actually fill out the form to get your club approved. If you have a club, you can start a room within a club, and then anyone who's following the club will get that notification, as well as anyone who is simply following you as a personal profile. So the TubeBuddy Club here has lots of people in it. There's 475 members, and this is why it's a great idea to come into clubs that you feel like you resonate with, because you may find people that you would like to follow and connect with. So we're going to join this YouTube everything chat and chill room, and you can see here that I'm in the audience, but I am followed by the speakers. I'm followed by at least one of the speakers. I think Anthony follows me. So that's why I'm in that section. So I'm going to hit the button over here to raise my hand to speak. And when I do that, they're going to get that notification. They can either decline or invite me to speak. And then I approve, yes, I want to speak. Now, as soon as I hit that button that I want to speak, my microphone is going to be unmuted. So you want to make sure that as soon as you hit that button, you be prepared to mute your microphone down in the bottom right-hand side. And now you can see me here on the stage, so to speak. Now, I'm recording a YouTube video, so I don't actually have anything to say. So let's tap the leave quietly button down there at the bottom, and we'll go back out to our main hallway. So if we want to start a room down here, we'll just hit this green button. Now, an open room is going to be literally open to the public. Anyone, anywhere can join this room. And as soon as I hit let's go, anyone who has their notifications on, who follow me, or they're going to get notified that I am live in this room. It's going to tell them exactly what the topic is, and they can invite people into the room because it's an open room. If I choose a social room, this is only going to be visible to the people that I follow, but it's not open to the general public. And if I choose a closed room, this is only visible to people that I select, that I hand select and invite to the room. And as soon as I start a room, I'm automatically the moderator. So let's start a room. We're going to add a topic up here. I want people to know that this is being recorded. So I'm going to mention in the title that this is being recorded. And when I hit set topic, that'll be set there. Once I hit let's go, it's just going to be me in the room. So I have myself muted right now so that I can talk into my microphone. Down here at the bottom, this is where you can see who has raised their hand to speak. And if you don't want people to raise their hand to come in and speak, you can actually turn this off completely. And so those people will be queued up down here at the bottom for you. You can also hit this plus button to invite anybody to this room that you think would be interested in this topic. We're going to hit end room here. And now we're back into the hallway. Now this is how it shows up for other people who are in their own hallway looking for rooms to join. You have the title at the top. You can see who is a moderator. You can see who's speaking with a little speech bubble. You can see how many people are in the room, and you can see the total number of people who are speaking.
And once you start getting a couple people following you, anytime that those people start a room or they become a speaker in a room, go into that room. Turn on your microphone, have a talk. Like when people get notified, like, oh, so-and-so is in a room and so-and-so is in a room, those people's followers come in, they see you, your face, your profile, and if they're interested in what you're talking about, or even just interested in the topic of the room, they're going to be interested in networking with you because you're literally just connecting with people with shared interests. But you can also use your Instagram profile and your Twitter profile within your Clubhouse bio to connect with people further. So there you go. There's your crash course in using Clubhouse. If you want to connect with me there, my handle is Meredith Marsh. I'm usually in rooms about YouTube, blogging, online business, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you checked out Clubhouse yet? I want to hear from you, so I'll see you in the comments.